G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're having a great weekend so far. I've got this package here that was arrived yesterday from China. As you can see, it's a plain packaging. No box on this one, no cardboard actual sleeve over it, but it's got a drone in it. I've actually won this one on a auction website called TopHatter. You guys are probably familiar with it, well, most of you guys. They've been around for a while, but this is the actual first time I actually bidded on an item and I won it at a pretty good price. So I thought I'd have a go at the app and give it a go. Thanks to my buddy Dan Galbiardi over at Van City RC. He recently purchased a couple of quadcopters from TopHatter, and I thought I'd give it a shot. I have known about the TopHatter website before, but I just never happened to actually bid on there or even try to bid on there. I just had a quick browse around. They sell all sorts of different gadgets and basically anything that you can get on eBay or any other website, except there's no usual set price like other websites like eBay, for example. You just bid on the item and hopefully you win. Some people get carried away on there, I've noticed, and they end up making the price go way up that they end up getting ripped off, basically. But I was lucky enough to get this drone for a pretty good price. I think I actually won it for $25 and it had free shipping. So yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. This is a Syma clone, so I'll just show you this. I believe it's a Syma X5UW Clone. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, end up receiving this yesterday. And yeah, hopefully it's a good little quadcopter to fly. This one is pretty much aimed at beginners. So it's going to feel like I'm going back to the old school days of when I first started flying X5Cs. But yeah, thought I'd give it a go on that TopHatter app. And it arrived yesterday. It did take a while to ship out here. I only received this yesterday. And I think I won it on December the 30th, so exactly 4 weeks. I think they specified that it would arrive around the 26th of January, so it was only a couple of days late. So, yeah, pretty good so far. At least it arrived unscathed. So here it is, guys. This is the actual quadcopter itself. It's pretty small. It does look like the Syma that I mentioned, the X5UW. But on the X5UW, it has a different camera, I noticed, because I just had a quick look online before making this video. And the X5W has a proprietary battery that clips on the back. But this one, as you can see, it's got a door on the bottom. So let's have a look at the battery to start off. I've already plugged it in. It's a 3.7 volt, 500 milliamp hour. Okay, so let me try to think. Around 500 milliamps, I'm thinking back with the X5C days. You're probably going to get, because it's got a camera power in it as well, to power rather, probably going to get around 7 to 8 minutes flight time, and it just comes with a common little connector there that the X5C has. So there's a little camera port to plug in the Wi-Fi camera. I believe the camera is supposed to be 720p, and I'll just show you the lights because I have plugged it in. It's got really bright blue and red lights on the bottom, guys. And this one should be a pretty good night fly because, as you can see, it does glow through those arms. Okay, so just turn that off for now. Let's see what else we get in the box here. We get the camera, of course. I believe this one is supposed to be a 720p spec camera. Okay, you've got a mounting plate here. We have the Wi-Fi antenna just there on the side, and you've got the cable, of course, for the video transmission, and this one is adjustable by hand. Okay, so you can pretty much adjust it to a 45-degree angle, and it looks like you can adjust it up beyond the horizon as well. So it's pretty neat. We'll plug that on. So in the goodie bag that you get a set or one pair of propellers, a 1A and 1B. We get 4 landing gear legs, okay, to put on the bottom of the drone. We've got an extra camera mounting plate, I guess just in case the original one on the camera brakes, so you got a spare one. That's pretty neat, don't usually see that. Extra set of screws. This is to mount the landing gear. We've got the 4 prop guards. I won't be using them, but they are ideal if you're a beginner flyer and you've never flown a drone before. Stops you ruining your props. We've got a screwdriver. We've got 2 little thumbsticks for the controller. They're not on the actual controller at the moment, so you got to just press them on. And we've got the little USB charger for the battery provided, that 500 milliamp hour battery. We also get this phone mount to clip onto the back of the transmitter. As you can see, it's an alligator style clip, so you can fit a pretty large phone. Got an instruction leaflet here. It looks like we've got 2 actually. What's this one for? This one is for the app, to download the app. Okay, so it's in English and Chinese, as you can see there. So you just, for iOS or Android, you just scan that QR code and that will take you to the Play Store or a website, maybe a Chinese website. And we've got this leaflet here, okay guys, and it's also in English and Chinese. It looks like it's double-sided actually. So let me just hold that. So this is, yeah, the English side with Chinese as well. So it goes through everything you need to know, all the way across and on the back as well. So it's a mixture of both actually, both English and Chinese translation. Looks like we need 4 AA batteries for this one. Tells you you have to unscrew the door. Luckily they threw in a screwdriver just in case you don't have one. This is your first drone. And it goes over the instructions here for the labeling of all the buttons. Take a photo, take a video on the left there, 1 key return and headless. We have 2 speed rates by the look of it, high and low on the top left shoulder, and 360 flip-flop. 360 flip-flop mode, so that's for your flips, okay? And the rest is the trimmers. So let's have a look at this controller. First off, I'll put these gimbal sticks on for both the throttle and the pitch. So you just press them on just like so. They're on there securely. And for the phone mount, you've got this little empty spacer here. Take that off, line up the phone clip, and that's it. You've got it all ready to go, okay? Now it says 3D control on this transmitter, and it's actually labeled, guys. So yeah, it even states it on the actual controller itself, which is good. So you got the speed dial, like I mentioned, 360 flip-flop mode, and you got your headless and 1 key return, photo, video. And as you can see, all these arrows here, like I just mentioned a minute ago, they're all for your trimmers to trim it up nicely. Now, anyway, guys, for 25 bucks, that's what I got from TopHatter, okay? I'll see you at the field. I'm going to download that app onto my phone. Has this got a... Oh, no, it doesn't. I just wanted to bring this up because I wasn't too sure before I head off to the field. It has an SD card slot, but it's fake. So as you can see, that's hollow. So this purely runs off Wi-Fi, guys. So yeah, do not be sticking any, as you can see, it's hollow. So don't be trying to put an SD card on it. So this means that all the video and the photos will be saved into the app gallery or into your phone gallery afterwards, after you take a flight. So anyway, guys, as I was saying, I'll charge that little LiPo up, download the app, and I'll catch you at the field, and let's see how this one flies. It's called the Switch RC Quadcopter. It's a Syma clone. We'll see how this one flies for the 25 bucks from TopHatter. Alright guys, catch you at the field. Okay guys, I'm here with the little Switch RC Quadcopter that I got from TopHatter. I'm going to put it up in the air now and see how it flies. Now I've already turned it on and I have already gone into the app. It's set up for the app. This one binds automatically as soon as you turn the drone on and the transmitter, so you don't have to do the up and down. So I'm going to start a screen recording so we can see the app. The app's called FHD FPV on this one. Now I use the QR code to download it, or you could go straight into Play Store. Now for the gyro calibration, 2 sticks and out, down and out, so that's calibrated. So let me try to take a recording here. We'll see if we can do it through the actual controller. It doesn't look like you can, so I'm going to have to do it through the app itself. Alright guys, so let's see what happened here. What's going on? Maybe there's a timeout. Okay, I had to just rebind it. There must be a timeout, so put it up in the air. You just throttle up to take off. So this is a manual flyer, guys. Let me put in speed rate 2. So yeah, just be aware of that. It seems like the timeout itself, as far as when you go to take off, if you don't do it straight after binding it. I was just setting up my action cam after I set it up with the Wi-Fi. So we'll get a flight time as well by the end of this video. So I'm not really looking at the app, but or the camera, because I'm in the sun here a bit. There will be the usual breakup of 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Let me just settle it down there for a bit. But it flies like a Syma product, that's for sure. Okay, now I can see that I'm in frame. There I am there. The camera doesn't look too bad. It looks like a 720p. Does good flips. Barrel roll there. So yeah, this one relies on the Wi-Fi to take your videos and photos. There is no SD card slot, it's empty. Backflip there, it does pretty good flips. Let me put in speed rate 3. And it's got more pitch, that's for sure. That seems to fly pretty good, guys, for $25 Australian from their auction site TopHatter. It's very lightweight. I think this one weighs under 100 grams, so it is getting, you know, a little bit tossed out up in the wind there when there's a bit of a wind gust, but not too bad. Now these buttons in the let me just show you these buttons that I said that might be in the unboxing. They might be a trimmer button for the yaw. I was wrong. This is what they actually do. Let me just show you. Let me just settle this down a bit. The wind's blowing it. So I'll press these circle buttons here and it just basically does a quick yaw. Okay? And you can get out of that with the direction of the sticks when you pitch. Whoa, she got taken with the wind there. We've got some gusts of wind now happening, so as soon as I let go of the stick, see it's going back. They'll give you an indication of the wind that I'm facing right now. It's picked up. So I've still got the recording. It's going to be a bit, you know, shaky because it's battling this wind. But that's what that button does anyway. It makes it do a circle. Let me try the left hand one in this wind. So as you can see, it's going wild with the circles. It's basically an automatic yaw button. Make it spin like a spinning top. But yeah, seems to fly pretty good. I'm in third rate this whole time because of this wind. Try some more flips. All right. I just cut that out, guys. And the battery came out as well. Wow. Was that the flight time? Let me just check. I'll put the battery in. I'll put the camera back on and we'll see if that was either, I did lower the throttle, but we'll see if that was an LVC, the end of the flight, or if I can continue. Alright guys, well it seems to have a bit of power left, so that was probably my error of throttling it down too quickly, and it just, yeah, I couldn't recover. So I'll do a gyro reset. Let's start another recording because I probably lost that one, to be honest with you. Alright. Yeah, the throttle's pretty touchy once you bring it down. And during the day, it's pretty hard to see. I'm outside here in the sun. It's pretty hard to see these little LEDs. They're not flashing. So I am recording again. I think that file, the flight footage of that earlier file would have probably corrupted now because the battery ejected out of the quad. It's a pity I got a bit of wind here because this is a very lightweight, and you know, I'm pitching forward here. I'm in third rate. Take a bit more footage. Can I still do flips? Can't do flips now, so that's making me think. Let me bring it down. Looks like it wants to land actually. Yeah, it's in LVC mode now, that's why I couldn't flip. So I'll combine those flight times together, guys, and let me better end that footage at least, maybe get a minute 20 out of that. So anyway, yeah, that's the flight of this Switch RC in wind. I wouldn't recommend flying this in the wind that I've encountered today. It was picking up halfway through that flight, pretty much, and but you know, it is like a little Syma to fly. Not too bad, but yeah, the throttle on this one is pretty sensitive. So as you can see, I had a quick crash there, and everything got ejected, the camera, the battery, but it still had a bit of life left in it. So anyway guys, yeah, I got this from TopHatter, just thought I'll try it out. For the price, it's not too bad, 25 bucks. I mean, that's in Australian dollars, free shipping. I just thought I'll have a go and see what you get for your 25 bucks. For 25 bucks, it's not bad, but I wouldn't be paying any more than that. I've seen other people on that website go crazy on the bidding of this, and they keep fighting each other, and I've seen some people pay up to $75, $80 for one of these on the auction. So you've got to be savvy if you end up going on TopHatter, guys. This one, I would say, yeah, 25 bucks, not too bad for a beginner quadcopter, you know. You got the Wi-Fi FPV as well. I have to check the footage on the phone. I mean, it looks okay. I've got a bit of a glare on my phone, but it looks okay. It looks like it's in 720p, so it doesn't look too bad. But let me try to take some photos actually, since I couldn't do it during the flight while there's power in this quadcopter. I'll take one of the college there, over there. Alright, so anyway, it does 360 flips. I didn't even demonstrate headless mode or one key return because of the wind. Those two buttons there, like I showed you, does like a spinning top yaw move. And you got your trimmers here, which in the wind it's not going to do anything, but yeah, not too bad for a X5UW Syma Clone. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this quick flight, and and review on the Switch RC quadcopter that you can get from TopHatter. Thanks for watching once again. Feel free to subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you on the next video. Till then, happy flying. Bye for now.